Okay, folks, Friday the 16th here of June. It's 125 just gone here in Ireland. And equities, you can't stop the rock. Up, up, up we go. Down, down, down on the dollar index as well. And just kind of checking in with the S&P 500 here to just see where we are. Let's go to weekly bars. But this has been super strong here on the week. Look at this. Look at this. We are raging here to the upside. The breath on the week so far is just 4.06%. Coming in to test a couple of little levels to the upside, 4509s. But, this is just such a clear breakaway after this retest down here in March. The March lows, and we are up, up, up from there. Just going to calculate that pullback on the March lows. We're up 17.7%. 17.7% here. It's lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. So just let me fix the mic there. All right. So really, stay long. One thing to look at here, though, on SPOOs is 4485's PVAH. That's TPVAH for the guys in the room. But NASDAQ is above VPVAH and TPVAH here, and you just can't stop this thing. It's just testing, just about to test on yesterday's highs here for the NASDAQ. And I fully feel that this can run on here. So just going left to right, looking at the NASDAQ. Again, we'll look to the weekly bars here. Whoa, that's got a lot there on that chart. We're just running on here. We're coming into this sort of 15,788 for the targets for the upside here. So, I just think stay with this. I don't think there's any little bit of selling to be done here. Looking at the Dow as well. Dow is kind of interesting. We're looking at 34,799s, which is just a little bit below yesterday's high. I think that is the target to the upside here on the Dow. And beyond that, 34,873s. And then I think the market may take a little bit of a calmer once we get up there on the Dow. So just to switch to weekly bars on the Dow, just kind of automatic, and then set this back here. So just adjust that level. Actually, target of 34,908.
Right now, everything seems to be.
And that's a really nice little level, the 34,908s. Am I going to be seller there? Maybe. If we get up here and then just kind of gets a bit knackered, maybe. But ultimately, I don't want to be selling US equities right now, and I am long this 34,716 here on Dow, confident with ETH VWAP. So let's see how far we can run that. I've already taken scales out of this here. Really nice, lazy little push up. Oil, oil is kind of a little bit of an indecision area here, but I think 7120s is a bit of a formality here now. And looking at better area, 7146 would be more of the likely target for oil here on this chart. So we'll check in on that next week, next Monday. So where would I get long in oil? Actually, I think if this thing starts to dip to the downside, I think I'd really prefer to get involved around 69.40s to 48. So just a little slip below TP val there, and then find the buyers and then look for further upside from there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at on oil today. Fed's water is talking right now. It's just a little bit distracting on my ear. Gold. Gold is once again we're coming up to this area from a very, very rangy gold, to be honest. Look at that on gold. All right, so I think you can't stand in front of gold until we kind of press into the excess areas on the highs here. And what is that? That would probably be somewhere like here to all the way, I'd say there. And so if we push into this zone, I would not be buyer. I would definitely not be buyer, okay, as we push in there. If you want to buy a pullback onto VWAP for then the market to try and retest up into this excess area, fine. You know, if you think we're going to go above this area, fine. But buying it in here is not really the suitable place to put on risk for the long. The place to be getting long to push over here is actually down around here, right? The lows on the day. You know, buy things cheap and sell them expensive. You don't buy things expensive and sell them expensive. That's called crypto trading. All right. Enough of gold. Bonds, really not much else to talk about there. Just yeah, the dollar. Let's have a let's sign off here on the dollar. And I think we're going lower. I think target's down 101 spot 88 and lower. Today, I don't know about today. We do have quad witching today. But yeah, I mean, look, I don't. Yeah, 101s. Yeah, maybe over the course of next week we're going to go lower and drop out the bottom here, something like that. We're, you know, as you can see, we're already breaching the downside, or to the downside on that trend. We're giving it up. So I would like for a euro long. I would actually like actually a pullback onto VWAP there, one spot 0.99s, and that would coincide with kind of a pullback on the dollar. We might not get it though. The dollar is off to new lows here, so yeah, just be careful on that one. But I think it's time to unwind the longs on the dollar for now. Okay, stay lucky. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.